Johnny Walker in the house.
What's going on, man?
Man. Good to see you. It was nice hanging out with Johnny, having a little coffee outside. I love Kyiv this summer, guys. Absolutely beautiful spot. All right, guys. We're back at my favorite meat restaurant. This place is called Zar Miesla. Masa. Got my boy Pat. How do you, buddy? Kurt, welcome.
Hey.
So we're just eating some good ass food. What do we got?
Last meal before we go back to the front lines.
Yeah. So tomorrow, where you guys headed?
Kramatorsk AO. We're providing, basic medical aid via Stanford University doctors. Thankfully, they supply us Starlink, and we're providing, just basic aid.
So these crazy guys asked if I wanted to go to Kramatorsk with them and just chill, play with the puppy during the day while they're running evacuations, maybe barbecue. And I was like, okay, yeah, where's Kramatorsk? I looked at the map. It turns out this motherfucker's gonna be how many clicks from Bakhmut?
Probably under 10.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that breaks my rule of not being in artillery range fire, because 10 kilometers is like 4 miles, guys. I could probably, some people could throw football. Tom Brady could probably throw a football that far. But these guys are gonna go out, so we're having a nice last meal at this amazing place. They're with an organization called Safe Passage for You. I'll link them below. So if you wanna help them out, hook them up a bit, we'll make sure that money goes to the right spot. Have a good trip, buddy.
Yeah.
I hope to see you back in Kyiv in a few weeks.
Thanks, guys.
Make sure you guys come back with all your limbs, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's enjoy our meal, guys. But guys, seriously, this fucking ribs are so good.
Top-notch ribs. Look at this. This platter, oh my god.
This is 1,000 grams of ribs. It's like, that's a kilo. And
It's more than, it's
No,
kilo.
it's a kilo.
2.2 pounds, dude.
Yeah.
2.2 pounds of ribs.
That's how many ounces? 40 ounces? Math, something like that. 40
Plus potatoes,
ounces?
plus everything else.
Yeah. And it was
That's just icing on the cake.
95 grivna,
Yeah.
which is like 10, 11, 12 bucks maybe?
You can't beat that.
That's insane.
You cannot beat that.
Insane. Where are you from again?
I'm from Texas, and these are some pretty good ribs.
Man.
Really good.
So if the Texan,
Verified
and
by
not the
Texan.
fake Texan like some people claim to be, but the real Texan, if you say this is good, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
So, ribs cheers. All right, so Patrick, you want to know where you're from and why'd you come out here?
Boulder, Colorado, born and raised. I lived here prior to war, Prior to war, when this shit popped off, I'm a former combat Marine. Figured it was time to come out.
So you came out here kind of just a tourist, like before the war happened.
Yeah, we're living out here back in 2020, loving it, fell in love with it, looking for properties to purchase out here. Didn't happen. We ended up purchasing in South America, but Ukraine still always has a special part in my heart.
Well, people appreciate you being out here. Thank you. Kurt, what about you?
I'm from Texas. I'm a paramedic by trade. A buddy of mine pointed me at this group. I looked into it. It seemed like a really solid group, so I came out here to lend a hand to the Ukrainians that are out here about their medications because of the occupation.
Appreciate you being out here. Thank you. So basically, these guys are kind of like what I would be if I had any kind of training. But what I got is YouTube, so I got a connection to you guys. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna support you guys as much as I can, and also get you guys to help support as well. So if you guys want to chip in, we'll put the links below, and I'll match the first donation. So whoever donates, tag me on Instagram, Johnny FPJ, and I'll match it.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
So Pat, I thought you ordered something to go for someone.
Yeah, I did. And look at this. Look at the presentation out of this.
This is for a to-go order.
To-go order.
Guys, we literally told him, we're like, oh, it's okay, you can just prepare it in the back and then just like put it in a box. And he's like, no, we gotta. He's like, we gotta do it here. The rosemary. Nice. Oh wow, he's serving it on a plate, not even a pan. So got garlic, rosemary, tomato. Nice piece of meat. Oh, it's gonna marinate in that garlic rosemary butter. Guys, I've seen some fancy shit in my life, but never a to-go order looking like this. A little bit more fresh rosemary. Slicing up the bread. Do some nice garlic bread, maybe. Oh, look at that sizzle, guys. Wow. That sizzle. Welcome to Azar Masala, guys. Best of all, it's right on my street where I live on Basania. See people hanging out outside. Alright. Now we're boxing it up. Oh, it's perfect. Thank you. Nice garlic bread. Is this how they make to-go orders in Texas?
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
I don't think anywhere in the world, to be honest.
Best quality to-go order.
Yeah. Man, I just want to soak up all that butter on that plate real quick. I wish there was some more bread. What was the damage? Oh, wait. All right, wait. How much would this have been in the U.S.?
I don't know. We had what, 5 cocktails?
We had 5 drinks? Yeah, you each had 2.
We each had 2. You had 1. I had 3. You had 3. Never mind.
Okay, so we have 6 drinks.
Yeah, 6 drinks.
Okay, that's $75 already. Okay, yeah. What else?
No, easy peasy. And then filet mignon to go.
That's 100 something already. No.
Marrow, ribs,
the chicken, the 2,000 chicken,
pork loin,
and the pork neck. That's like $200 at least. Easily, right?
And then I tip them cash.
Nice. So even before my discount, $2,670. $70. And that's with the filet mignon to go.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is why we live in Ukraine?
Yeah, dude, this is crazy. Yeah, only in Ukraine, even during war, like, we have good food. But before the war, it was even better. It was even cheaper. Actually, look, they even hand wrote za lublю. Like, I love.
З родиною, з любов'ю родина Зарічанських. His love, family Зарічанських.
Here's all the meat that's been aging here. Good spot, guys. Definitely a beautiful spot. Alright guys, have a safe trip out to this airline, guys. You guys got one good last meal before you head out there.
The meal was perfection. But as always, we'll see you when we see you, Johnny.
Of course, buddy. Be safe.
Johnny,
Be safe.
later, bud.
See you.
We had to stop by in Kyiv on the way to Kram. Guess where we're at?
Guys, after dark, who knows what's happening? So one of the really cool things that Ukrainians do on weekends with family time is they go out into the forest by the lake and they have these like barbecues. They call them shashlik, but basically they rent out these cabins and they have a little barbecue, little makeshift barbecue. But there's all different ones, and this one here on the right, I'll show you a typical one first, and then I'll show you the craziest one I've ever seen. And obviously some of them just do it out in nature without like rented areas, but people like this because it has like seating, a bench, there's like public toilets and everything. But we actually had just a standard one today, but let me show you these. So these are kind of the normal smaller ones. People are having like little barbecues with friends. But this thing here, I don't know if you guys can see it behind these woods. This one is insane. This one is literally a giant boat, like a really, really big vessel that looked like it was shipwrecked or something here. I mean, I guess there's a river so they can bring it up, but it's like grass has grown over it now. And in the very front of it, there's a barbecue, like a party. People are actually like having a actual barbecue on the front of the ship. How crazy is this, guys? Like, you can rent this whole abandoned boat and you can have a barbecue here. So if it was you, would you rather have something traditional like this? Or would you rather have something insane like this? In the US, we all have barbecues and stuff, but it's hard to actually get a spot. You have to go there at like 7 or 8 in the morning and kind of hope for it. You can't really reserve them. I like Ukraine because it's capitalistic. Like places like this, you just pay in advance to reserve, and then, you know, as long as you do it in advance, you're golden. And I guess if you really wanted to, you can come and walk this territory. I actually came here during the winter to go to a sauna, and this place looks completely different now. Just like with the sheer amount of people now hanging out, it's such a different vibe. I actually didn't even realize it was the same place. I thought I was lost, and then I actually gone to the wrong place because there was nobody out here, obviously, during the winter, and it was only just a few people like us doing the sauna. But now it's wild. By the way, there is a river here, so people are actually swimming. You're not really supposed to swim, but people are swimming. It's ice cold, but people are swimming. Guys, we were walking down Krashanik with my buddy Andrew. Nice haircut. And we were both commenting how many people are here. He says he hasn't seen this many people in Ukraine since the start of the war. Like, it almost feels like before. Yeah. I like it. I think it's because summer just started. Like, it's the first like week of summer, and a lot of people during the week, they were busy working and they're just dreaming about like going outside and going for walks. So finally today, everybody's here. Welcome to summer. Even though you're wearing a summer, it's summer, but it's still a little bit chilly out. Windy at least. So Andre just got a cocktail. We call it milkshake. And he bought me an ice cream. So non-alcoholic virgin cocktail made with ice cream and milk. Milkshake, guys. Malako shake. Alicia shake. Everyone's looking at us, they're jealous of our ice creams. So, like every single date I have in Ukraine, we end up walking somewhere into nature, even if it's a bro date. But today's a very nice day. Nice sunny day, lots of people out, lots of families out. That's what I like about Ukraine, guys. Like, it's a really like family-friendly, nature-friendly place, but you're still in a big city. And here they're doing like some official vlogging makeup thing with a suitcase.
Що я на море, а море то є Крим. Крим то є, а море то є наше море. Їду я на море, а море то є Крим. Я... Ну йди до мене, я буду з вами обніматися. Я не знаю, це плачу.
So we're just walking down the street and we realize how cool this old building is. Like this really, really old architecture with these, I don't know, they're like Greek or Roman or something. This must be really old because like nobody's making buildings like this anymore. Pre-revolutionary probably. But this whole street has like really old buildings. So we came to Musafir, this Crimean tartar restaurant that we really like. This always has good food. What did you get?
Kebab.
Nice.
From lamb.
Lamb kebab. Johnny's on a diet. So I just had a little beef soup, guys. It was good though. Lamb maybe actually. Shmeshnoho. Guys, I got myself some manti, which is one of my favorite dishes. It's like a little dumpling. And inside there's like beef and onion, really juicy. You like?
Yeah. Cool.
You had it before, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Manti, guys. Get some. And guys, we also got some hummus with some grilled steak here. That's good. Well, good morning. You can see I'm at a bus stop. Today, actually, I'm going to be doing a couple things. I'm going to go meet a friend at Arsenala, which is that district, that really, really deep bunker. I think Europe's either deepest or second deepest metro system. And I'm going to be meeting not my lawyer, but Andre, the lawyer associate lawyer, to finally close my business. Gosh, this has been such a pain in the ass and expensive, let me tell you. So actually, I was waiting at a different bus stop, but this one has a sign that actually says what time the buses arrive, so I trust it more. So in 3 minutes, 8:55 should be here. You might be wondering, or some of you might be hoping, that the Porsche doesn't work, and that's why I'm taking the bus, but no, actually I drove it last night, everything's okay. I just like taking the bus. It's a habit that I picked up when I lived in San Francisco. I grew up there. I hated it because I had to do it. But then when I got a car, I realized, you know what? It's actually not always that bad. If you're not in a rush, you're not commuting, it's actually kind of a nice way to see the city, walk a little bit, save some money, save some greenhouse emissions. It's good for the environment. It's good for the community because it makes sure that buses run for people who actually need it. Because if nobody uses it, or not enough people use it, not enough buses run. So you kind of need everyone to chip in. If it wasn't for me, there'd be this lady just waiting by herself. So maybe the buses would come less frequently if everybody's driving around in a SUV. Here we are, guys, right on time. All right, super easy. Tap to pay. 8 гривен, which is like 30 cents.
Будьте уважні. Оплата проїзду здійснюється в межах однієї зупинки. Несплата за проїзд є адміністративним правопорушенням. Активована відповідна пільга. Подбайте, будь ласка, про активацію.
Well, I somehow went the wrong direction on that bus. I don't know if I got off too late or took the wrong bus, but either way, I purposely left early, so I actually have like an hour and a half still to get to my destination, so I'm not in a rush, but this is why people don't take the bus, because it's a little bit unpredictable sometimes. But it's definitely always an adventure. You get to see some nice, cool places that normally wouldn't be going. So this is why I'm different from most other YouTubers. Either some of them are getting lost on purpose just to make content, or they would just cut to being at the restaurant. We're like, oh look, told you, the bus worked perfectly good. I, on the other hand, love or hate it. That's it's part of the adventure, guys. I leave it all in. I'm gonna try to take number bus 38, which comes in 4 minutes. Should be all right. Well, the 4-minute countdown hasn't moved in the last 4 minutes. And I decided I can either take a scooter, one of these like electric scooters, which is fun. I can take a taxi for pretty cheap. I can take one of these rental bikes, or I can just walk actually. If I was in a more of a hurry, I would just take one of these Bike Now bikes. I really love these rental bikes. You could just pick up and drop anywhere. But since it's a nice day, I think I'm gonna go for a walk. The restaurant's only an hour, the restaurant's only a mile away, 1.6 or 7 kilometers. And today's a really nice day, and I'm not meeting my friend for another hour. I was gonna go early just to kind of chill out, go to a cafe or something. Just, I have the luxury of time, guys. Somebody asked me why I take the bus when I have a Porsche. Like literally, someone just messaged me on Instagram when I posted me on the bus. And I wrote, I wanted to write, because I'm wealthy enough to take the bus. In time, I mean. Also in money. I have 8 green to spare. The bus just passed me. I ended up walking one block, one bus station, and the bus came, so I was like, hold on. I'm just going 3 stops here. So I'm pretty much here, just a few blocks up, and I still have almost an hour, so I'm trying to get some coffee. I'll hang out a little bit. So one other thing I really like about taking the bus is I realized how interconnected the city is. There were a couple like restaurants and neighborhoods that I've been to before, but I didn't realize that if I just went like 1 more block or 2 more blocks down the street or up the road or around the corner, they actually interconnect to another neighborhood or another restaurant I've been to. I think when you're driving around, you don't really have time to like look around, where you kind of just go the easiest route, the same routes. But when you're on the bus, it kind of takes you like here and there. By the way, is it gonna rain? Ukraine surprisingly has very walkable streets. Wow, guys, it is actually starting to rain. The funny thing is, Ukrainians think that they have terrible streets. There's like cracks and potholes and construction and stuff. But I've lived in places that are way worse. Pretty much all of Asia, but even like in the US, we have really bad streets sometimes. Like at least here, they're always fixing it, and they fix it actually pretty quickly. But like this is, to me, a very walkable street, even though it's under construction. And look how nice this parking lot is, guys. And it only cost 60 hryvnia an hour, which is actually pretty expensive here, but it's $1.50. This is another reason I don't miss California. Parking has gotten so expensive there. It's insane. Like sometimes I'll look and I'm like, no, that must be for the whole day. And I'm like, nope, it's like $8 or $15 an hour. I'm like, some people don't even make that much money. Like, they're just gonna park their car. I wish I would have owned a parking lot. That would have been a good business. Like imagine going to work downtown and it costs more for you to park your car than you're earning per hour. Like, why even go to work? Ironically, that is the bus that I originally took to try to get here, number 38. So somehow I got here. It's not mine. Well, here we are, guys. We are at the Kyiv food market. I'm meeting my friend for lunch. Really cool spot. Lots of little stalls and restaurants, but I prefer the actual restaurants. So we're gonna be eating just there, but let's go in here and show you guys around. I'm a bit early, and we should have some free time. I'm sure I've shown you this place before, but yeah, really cool, beautiful spot. Lots of different restaurants and little bars and things like that, and some of my favorites as well, like Milk Bar. Alright, well, I have a nice coffee, my setup, and it's actually raining outside. It's kind of crazy. You know it's really raining when they move the ice cream truck inside. Everybody's here. Look at this. Oh my god, it's like pouring rain. Douche, douche, douche. Oh my god, guys. Look at this. Go back to the security guard. I did not expect that. It was sunny. I was sun tanning this weekend. And it's like, you know, May. It's May. End of May. Wow. I guess that's why Kyiv is so green. Look how wet this guy got. Summertime in Ukraine. Everybody's coming in soaking wet, guys. It's so crazy. So I think there's some kind of a photo shoot going on here. This girl's in like a fur parka. But yeah, really cool spot. Lots of people hanging out. The rain stopped, as you see. This girl is so fancy right here. Alright, just finished lunch with an old friend, and now I'm gonna head to the bank, guys. So even though I got my permanent residency probably 6 months ago now, I still have my business open with a bunch of money stuck in there that I haven't been able to close or take out. I thought it'd be an easy process, but turns out it's expensive and a pain in the ass. And the worst part of it is I'm paying this guy like a salary every month to be my director of my company that does nothing. So I'm gonna try to close it today, and hopefully I can handle it. But guys, it's been such a pain in the ass. Look at this art here. So when people ask me how much did it cost to get permanent residency, and I said it's a $100,000 investment plus a few thousand in fees, maybe up to 10,000. Honestly, I have no idea. Like, there's been so many little things here and there. I've lost track. Normally, I'm really good at stuff like this, put everything in a spreadsheet and Google Sheets, but this process has been 2 years and so much headache that I probably wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Like, unless you really needed the stability of permanent residency, I'd rather just get like, I don't know. I'd rather come as a tourist. Come 90 days at a time, go to Poland for 90 days, come back, go somewhere else, go to Thailand. But what's done is done, guys. Here's my metro. And this, my friends, is the world's deepest metro station. It's called Arsenalna, and it is 105 meters deep, which is over 350 feet. Some people in London think that they have deep metros, but their deepest one is about half that. And the funny thing is, we still have great 4G service and LTE down here, so we have great internet, even 100 meters down.
Завчасно готуйтеся до виходу. Next station, Vietnam.
Alright, so most people are gonna go to the left. Alright, we made it, guys. Taking the metro is just so much easier. Even if it's a 10-minute walk from when I get out, it's still so much easier and faster than taking the bus. I love metros. They're reliable, there's never traffic. It's just easy. Right, here we are at the bank, hopefully for the last time. Привіт. Добрий ранок. Very good. Alright, so what we're doing is we're closing my business account because I'm closing my company, and also closing my investment account because I don't plan on transferring large sums of money back into Ukraine anytime soon, because I'm not buying any more property or anything. I can still transfer like, US dollars to my personal account through Privat Bank. All right, guys, got myself a little cash. I'm gonna deposit this into my Privat Bank account now, but maybe I'll spend a little bit first. Well, that was okay. The only little small issue is I have too much cash, guys. There's a limit that you can only withdraw $2,750 per day from your Ukrainian, in US dollar, and I have like $5,000 in there, so I have to come back 2 times. They didn't have the cash today because they don't keep that much USD on them. So I gotta come Friday and then Monday to just grab the cash, and then I can convert it and deposit it to my Privat Bank account, or I just spend it, I guess. That's what I do, but not the worst problem to have, but that means I still have to come back 2 times before I can even close this account and finally be done with it. But for now, end of day, not too bad. That could be me, but it's nice to walk, guys. Use my God-given 2 feet. Sipping hot traffic behind these squealy brakes. And I'm home, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the first week of summer here in Kyiv. It had a little bit of rain, a little bit of sun. I got to catch up with some friends, show you what it's like when people go barbecue. And I want to give a big special thank you to everybody who had donated to the GoFundMe in the past and now, because we were able to buy a 4x4 ambulance to help with medical evacuations in Bakhmut. So this actually happened about over a month ago when I got a call from a trusted friend saying, hey, we're getting ready to pull out of Bakhmut and there's going to be a lot of need for Kazivac. And we don't have enough ambulances. Can you help buy a 4x4 and we'll kit it out. We'll make it off-road ready. We'll put, these stretchers in the back. So, unfortunately with war, there's going to be casualties, and potentially we were able to save lives of our Ukrainian defenders. Thank you to so much to all the people who are on the front line, protecting Ukraine, protecting freedom, and protecting people so we can live normal life, and thanks to you for those who donated, because literally it saved people's lives, and not just people's lives, but heroes' lives. So thank you so much. If you want to donate for future things, I'll have the link below. Normally the donations have gone more to food or medicine for families, but I thought this was really important. So here's a thank you message actually from one of the soldiers who spent a lot of time downrange on the zero line, on the front line in Bakhmut. Luckily he's back here in Kyiv now on rotation and he's safe, but he's been through a lot. So here's the video.
Hi Johnny. We are soldiers of 207 Battalion from Kyiv region. Extremely thankful for your support.
Would like to express our sincere gratitude and to say thank you for your donation, which made us able to purchase this vehicle, which is already on the front line here in the Bakhmut region and is doing its job in order to restore peace in Ukraine. Thank you very much, and also thank to everyone who made donations to Ukrainian army.